All right, welcome race fans. Welcome to Monday night Happy Hour Racing League. Tonight we are at Watkins Glen International for the Cheez-It 110 at the Glen. I'm your host, Heath Johnson, and this is going to be a broadcast by TurnLeftTV. Thank you for joining us this evening. Right now we are in qualifications. Following the number 9 card of Ricky Emerson. He makes his laps here in qualifications here at Watkins Glen. Man, what a track. Road course action. Talk a little bit about that course. 8 turns. Do have the bus stop, so some would say that that might be 11 turns, I guess. Watkins Glen, New York, 2.454 mile road course. High speed road course, elevation changes, a lot of tricky parts of this track, but there's some long sweeping turns. As you can see, Ricky really getting his car sideways there. We've got a couple pretty tight turns, but for the most part, pretty high speed here. Bus stop, as you see Ricky going through that right now. Tricky part of the track. Following the 20 car right now, Greg Kirchmayer. Knockout qualifications here at Watkins Glen tonight. With Happy Hour Racing League, they do knockout qualifications, 2 rounds. Take a look at the current point standings. Brent Owen, 312 points, it's on top. Greg Kirchmayer is in second. John Pfeiffer in third, Henry Leacock in fourth, and then Ed Easley sits in the 5th position. That's the current season point standings here at Happy Hour Racing League. Schedule for the Happy Hour Racing League. Of course, tonight we're at Watkins Glen. Next week, Michigan. So you cannot really get 2 more different tracks there. So Michigan High Speed, Super Speedway. A lot of 3 wide racing there. And then followed by Bristol. So again, switching some gears down at Bristol on that high speed banked short track. And then we really switch it up with the HROC Race 3. I believe they're going to use, correct me if I'm wrong after the broadcast, I guess, but I think they're going to be doing the throwback cars. Yeah, Greg Kirchmayer in his best lap here is 111.480. Currently 7th on the grid. Now we're following the 70 car of Paul Brown. Paul Brown coming over here to run with us from SCSR. And a number of the guys here tonight run but at SCSR on the other nights. The only night that SCSR is not running is on Monday night, and that's what brings us to Happy Hour. Appreciate Greg and all the guys and Brent for letting us run here. The motto here at Happy Hour Racing League is every Monday we race. Been some great battles here in the races that I've been able to broadcast. I also would like to say thank you to Greg and Brent for allowing me to come in and broadcast the races. Now we're following the 46 car, Brent Owen, as he makes his lap. Currently setting 5th on the grid. Brent Owen rounding the last turn here. Got a chance to knock that 18 car off the top. Brent Owen qualifies fourth, so he moved up a position. So congratulations to Travis Adams for his winning the first round here. So I think the top 5 move on to the second round. Guess it'd be the top 6. I take that back. So Travis Adams, Paul Brown, Ricky Emerson, Brent Owen, Don Kelligrew, and Pat Gould all pass on to the next round here. So round number 2. While we're going through round 2, talk a little bit about last week's race at Pocono. Dan Chesmore qualified second, led 69 of 80 laps to win Pocono. 80 lap race there at the Tricky Triangle, so Dan ran a great race up front pretty much all night long and took home the victory at 27 car. So congratulations to Dan. Great win there at Pocono. Won't be any cautions tonight. We run cautions off on the road courses, so you won't see any caution flags tonight, other than local cautions only. A little bit of a lag there with somebody joining the server, so I apologize for that. That's just one of those little bugs in the game. Following the 9 car right now, Ricky Emerson, as he makes his laps here in round 2. Currently sitting in the 3rd position. As you see him coming into turn, I guess it'd be turn 7. Officially. And then rounding this hard right-hander here in at turn 8. Talk a little bit about what we have coming up here. Look at that, Travis Adams with that 107.961. That's an incredible lap. What do we have here on Friday night? Might not do this in order. Friday night we'll be at Michigan International Speedway for the High Octane Racing League Friday Night Series. 2 25-lap heat races followed by a 50-lap points race. So that's on Friday. Be some high-speed action there at Michigan. Tomorrow night, Season 2 of the Next Level Racing Series, race number 6, Kentucky Motor Speedway, August 8th. So that's one of the favorite tracks. So again, SCSR League here, Next Level Racing Series. Okay, it looks like everybody's done their laps here. The 6 Second round qualifiers. Travis Adams going to qualify here on the pole. Paul Brown qualifies second. Ricky Emerson is third. Don Kelligrew fourth. Brent Owen fifth. And Pat Gould qualifies in the sixth position. Coming up on Wednesday, probably the premier series at the StockCarSimRacing.com Daytona International Speedway with the Ironman Racing Series. Fixed setup, and they have a tire rule there. Very interesting series. Start with 4 tires on the car, and then you get 8 additional tires. Probably not one of those situations where it's going to come into play at Daytona, but we certainly see that at some of these other tracks. You really got to use some strategy to deal with the tires you've been allotted. So that is a great series on Wednesday night. Ironman Racing Series. So Brent Owen still making his laps here. 46 car. See if he can't move up a notch. Or 2 or 3. So Brent Owen coming into turn 7 here. The 46 car. We've seen Brent consistently, since we've been broadcasting races, consistently running in the front, competing for wins, leading in the points. So Brent Owen now moves up a spot in the grids to 4th place. So we're going to be starting 4th. So Travis Adams, Paul Brown, Ricky Emerson, Brent Owen, Don Kelligrew, Pat Gould are 6 top qualifiers. Saturday night, Indianapolis Motor Speedway with the High Octane Racing League Saturday Night Thunder. 100 lap race, 75% damage with the Elite Series for the High Octane Racing League. Coming up on Saturday, August the 12th. See that beautiful car there on the right, that 07, that's mine, yours truly. I will be broadcasting that race and probably not driving, but thanks for the little screenshot. Thanks to Don Kelligrew for doing all those banners. That's they look awesome. '83 car of Don Kelligrew. We're following him right now at Molson Canadian Toyota, number 83. Got a couple wins here at Happy Hour. Back to back. We got about 3.5 minutes here before we take the green flag. Man, it's going to be a good one here with 11, 12 guys. So we talk a little bit about what we have on tap here. 110-mile race. So the Cheese at 110 at the Glen. The Happy Hour Racing League. Again, Watkins Glen, always a fun track. You know, if it's one of those things where you've got a little trepidation about road courses, this is probably one of the I mean, for me, easier road courses to learn. The bus stop, as we see Don going through right now. Can be a little challenging, but you just learn to drive it a little bit with the pedal and the brake. So this track does require you to use a little brake, obviously, but also drive that car with the pedal, in addition to, of course, the wheel. Yeah, I appreciate everybody coming in and watching the videos. This is TurnLeftTV. Post these on YouTube for your enjoyment. So if you like what you see, give us a like, give us a shout out, tell your friends about us. Look at the 133 car. I was jumping around here to calibrate my replay. The 133 car there helping us out. Thank you very much, Robert. All right, we're just about a minute away from the action. Good turnout tonight. Make sure Daryl Waltrip's in the house. Yeah, there he is. Hey, hang on, Daryl. We'll get you in there. Daryl is, you know, he's always on 10, isn't he? No half throttle for Daryl Waltrip. All right, well, looks like we're going to make it happen here very shortly. So warm-up is finished. Paul Brown, our top speed in warm-up, 109.109. 109.109. Should be a good race. Got some new faces here tonight. I think we have Kevin James from Mall Cop fame joining us tonight.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops, God bless America, and gentlemen, start your engine!
All right. Thank you very much, Kevin. So we're going through the field here. Qualifying on the pole is the 18 of Travis Adams. Qualifying second is the 70 of Paul Brown. Qualifying in the third position is the 9 of Ricky Emerson. Qualifying in the fourth position is the 46 of Brent Owen. Qualified fifth is the 83 of Don Kelligrew. Qualifying in the sixth position is the 14 of Pat Gould. Qualifying seventh is the 20 of Greg Kirchmeier. Qualifying in the eighth position is the 133 of Robert Martin. Qualifying in the ninth position is the 33 of John Pfeiffer. Qualifying in the 10th position is the 49 of Ivan Deschamps. And qualifying in the 11th position is the 67 of Henry Leacock. All right, so a good field tonight, 45 laps. That's about 110 miles or so here at the Glen. Thank you for joining us tonight. Be a lot of action here. Hopefully everybody just kind of settles in, gets through turn one, gets down to maybe some single file here pretty quickly, and starts racing once we get a good half lap, 2 laps in.
Green flag, go, go, go!
All right, here we go.
Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys!
All right, Travis Adams leading the field here through turn one. Looks like everybody pretty solid through that turn. Travis Adams gets out to a good start. Again, the key here to Watkins Glen is just hitting your marks, racing the track. Realizing that if somebody's a little faster than you and they come up on you, probably letting them go. But definitely want to make sure you have good pit stops as well. Got the back here of Travis Adams as we look back at Ricky Emerson. Paul Brown running in the 3rd position. Brent Owen in 4th. Now when I do the tab there, it's probably going to show their username that they come in with. I've changed that in the broadcast, so show up in the standings a little bit differently. So Travis Adams wearing that 18 paint scheme, leading the field here as we come out of a turn. Looks like the so 133 might have spun here. Take a look at that. 133 and the 20 get together. No harm, no foul. Just a little bit of tire flat spot, but no damage it looks like. So 133 gets back out on the track. So it looks like the 20 and the 133 just racing for the same real estate here. We will jump back to that again. Take a look out of the Greg's Kirchmeyer's point of view. See, just cuts that turn. Probably didn't realize the 133 was there, but they make contact. Things have tightened up here a little bit up front. Travis Adams has some company with that number 9 car, Ricky Emerson. Again, looking out of the back of the 18 machine back at the 9. Some word that the 49 car may have had some trouble here in the bus stop. Gets that car sideways, and doesn't look like he got any damage there. Man, that's a hard lip to go over that speed bump. It's hard to get your car out of the grass. 49 coming into the pits to get some new tires. Greg Kirchmeyer looked like he makes a pass here on the 33 of John Pfeiffer. Taking over the 7th position. Jump back here and look at our 70 car, Paul Brown. Always a strong contender at these road courses. That Harley Davidson paint scheme. Getting some word that he may be off track. Here, gets his car hung up on that curve. And Makes some contact with the wall there on the right side, so got a little bit of right side damage. Our 4th place car is the 46,
yellow.
Brent Owen. Oh, we have a yellow flag, so I guess yellows are turned on here. Interesting. Right, well, I guess we'll take a look at that. Looks like that 133 got down. Let's back this up here a little bit. Yeah, it looks like the 133 just got down into that inside wall and then came back up across the track and gets into the 49. So yellow flags here. I didn't think we were running yellow flags at Watkins Glen. Definitely going to add a little bit of a mix here. Shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully it takes... We've seen some guys really spin around pretty significantly, and it didn't bring out yellows. So
just said Paul on there. Whiskey. Yeah, sorry for that.
all right, well, hey, I didn't know if we were going to be able to do in-car interviews tonight, but it looks like we might be able to do that with these yellow flags. So all right, we got pit stops underway here. Travis Adams, our race leader, gonna come in and make a pit stop. That will hand over the lead to Brent Owen, so he's going to lead a lap. We'll use this opportunity to see if we can't have a word with Brent as he makes his lap. Yeah, Brent Owen, this Heath Johnson in the broadcast booth. Well, that's probably going to change your race strategy here with the yellow flags.
Yeah, it is. I wasn't expecting those, but got my lead lap in here. I'll take my pit after this, and I'll have to deal with traffic a little bit, but we'll work our way back up. It's early enough in the race, and I feel pretty good. Got a good car. I was able to keep up with the top 4 there.
Yeah, you're running pretty strong. Yeah, we had a couple incidents, it looked like earlier, that didn't bring out a caution, pretty significant incidents. So maybe that yellow flag setting is not too sensitive, so to speak.
That might be the case.
Well, keep the fenders on it, keep her pointed in the right direction, and good luck tonight.
Thanks, Heath. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be a lot of fun tonight.
Absolutely. Okay, that's Brent Owen giving us an in-car interview. Appreciate his patience with us and participation. It sounds like he's going to be coming in to get some tires and fuel. going to give up some track position, so that's a little risky. See how that plays out for the 46 car. Again, our points leader.
Green flag, go, go, go!
Uh-oh. Well, looks like we're going to go green. That was definitely not expected, so that's not going to help the 46 car out here. He's on older tires. Was not able to make his pit stop. So we're back to green. Man, that is a kind of a weird thing. Never seen that before, at least at a track like this. Second place is the 18 of Travis Adams. Looking out of the front of Travis Adams' car, you can see the 46 of Brent Owen, who's running pretty good. They're on older tires. We haven't really gone that far, but we'll see how that helps him or hurts him as the run progresses. Definitely know he's going to have to pit earlier than these other guys. So you see he's got some company here with the 18 of Travis Adams. 49 of Ivan Deschamps coming into the pits here on lap 8, starting lap 9. You see a drag race down the straightaway. Looks like the 18 car has the preferred line here on the inside. Turn 1, and 46 swings it wide and is able to use that little extra bit there off of the turn in the concrete area, and he might end up losing a position here. 18 definitely gets around it, but we've got side-by-side racing here back for the third position. Paul Brown and the 9 of Ricky Emerson racing side-by-side. Looking out of the back of Paul Brown's car, you see the Toyota Camry of Ricky Emerson running in the 4th position. Take a look out of the front of the 70 car as he approaches turn 7. Really want to set yourself up here coming off this turn to get a good run down the straightaway. It's a good place to set up passes. If you can make your way to the inside line, this is going to be the preferred line. You're going to have a hard right-hander here. You see the 70 of Paul Brown starting to look on the low side here in the turn. He realizes that 46 car's got older tires, and he's going to be able to go by on the low side. So now we got a wide sweeping right-hander, then back to the left here. So longer S's, I should say a longer S. So the 70 of Paul Brown and the 9 of Ricky Emerson able to make it through, take over the 2nd and 3rd positions. Getting some word that the 67 car may have gone off track here. We'll take a look at this as he approaches a turn. Oh, he's approaching turn 1, and he gets his car over into the grass and up against the wall. But once you get caught up there in the grass, it's hard to get your car back on the track. So fortunately, the 67 car does not take that car around. Now we see that 46 car back there really swinging that car wide. We're going to jump back in here and take a look at him. Excuse me. The 83 car starting to reel him in. Again, Brent Owen dealing with those older tires. He's got about 7 more laps on these tires than these other guys. So he stayed out, led a lap, but it sent him to straight to a green. He wasn't able to make a pit stop. So
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
okay, we got another yellow flag. Greg Kirchmeier has spun around here. Looks like he got over on the concrete area and then that caught his car and went straight into the tire barrier, and the 133 of looks like the 133 also got around. We're going to take a look out of the back of his car. So 133 gets off track. Greg gets his car caught on rumble strips, and then it spins his car around, the 133 coming back out and also into the tire barrier. Well, I would say that that is a caution that the 46 car is happy to see. So I would bet you the 46 car is going to come in this time and not stay out. I'm laying money on that. So interesting twist to this race with the caution flags, and then it looks like you can't stay out a lap and lead a lap. You've got to come in because the caution flag is only one lap. All right, well, you know, most of the time when you're racing, you don't want a caution flag, but in the case of the 46 car, I would say there's a little part of him that wanted that caution to come out. He was losing some positions, dealing with a car that had some older tires on it. .49 of Ivan Deschamps is our lucky dog, so I'm sure Ivan is happy about that. Gets to make up a whole lap at this place. It's a couple miles back. Unfortunately, not going to be able to probably make use of oh, he's really motoring around here. Well, he might be able to come in and get some tires. So the lucky dog is the 49 car, so good news for Ivan. Pit stop's underway, and it is jam-packed. So take a look out of the back of Travis Adams' car. See, the 9 car gets out. He may have just taken 2 tires. Shot out of there pretty quickly. We'll see if we can't pull Travis down here real quick, get an interview with Travis Adams. Travis Adams and Heath Johnson in the broadcast booth. Well, these yellow flags certainly add a little twist to the road course.
Yeah, I didn't really expect them, but you know, it gives us an opportunity to take a break, and you know, it's pretty tense driving these things. But it's a fun race so far. I lost one spot on the pit road here, so see if we can get it back. I'm just kind of riding around, trying to gap myself a little bit and figure out what these guys are going to do. But it's been fun so far. Yeah,
good news is the caution flags, caution lap's only set to 1, so you're getting ready to go green. We'll get you back up there. All right, here we go. Going to take the green flag, so interesting.
Green flag, go, go,
twist.
go!
I can't say enough about that. Definitely something we're not used to. It looks like the 133 car coming out of the pits as the leaders take the green and round the turn. So this is going to be interesting here. That 133 car, Robert Martin, tail end of the lead lap. You know, he's got probably a little bit of damage. The 18 car able to get a good jump there on the 9 and also the 70 of Paul Brown. Into the bus stop here. We got a gaggle of cars vying for position. See the 18 and the 70 really having a good battle there. Getting back here looking at Brent Owen. See that 133 car letting these guys around. It's a smart move, knowing that you've got a damaged car and you are on the tail end of the lead lap. He does have so far, the lucky dog position in case a yellow flag comes back out. So Travis Adams, the 133 car we're hearing may have to come back into the pits to serve a speeding penalty. So when it rains, it pours. So Robert Martin and the 133 coming in to serve a drive-through, I believe. Back up here with our leader, Travis Adams. We just spoke to him briefly. Second place is 70 of Paul Brown. Third position is the 9 of Ricky Emerson. Take a look at this pass on the restart that the 18 was able to get around the 9 car. 70 of Paul Brown also followed him through. So here they are racing for position into turn 1, and looks like the outside line there helped the 70 and the 18 get by the 9 car. So again, one of these situations here at Watkins Glen where track position is everything. So you want to make sure you get a good position here and settle in and start racing the track. So these guys are very close together. Travis Adams, Paul Brown, Ricky Emerson, all in a tight battle here for 1, 2, 3. Fourth position is the 83 of Don Kelligrew. Just behind him is that 46 of Brent Owen, who's I'm sure loving life right now. You see the 83 has a little bit of trouble there through the bus stop, and the 46 able to close in pretty significantly. Getting some word that the 33 of John Pfeiffer may have gone off track. Oh, he hits that left-hander pretty hard and gets his car out of kilter. .133 of Robert Martin, getting some word that he may have had some issues here also in the bus stop. .70 Paul Brown battling that 9 car of Ricky Emerson. Paul Brown gets into the wall there. See if we can't take a look at that again, and we'll jump ahead. Look at what happened to the 70 car, and man, he just gets off the turn and gets into the wall. Hard contact with the tire barrier, so that is certainly not going to do his car any favors there. He's having a good race, just lost the back end of that car. 70 Paul Brown currently running in the 3rd position. Doesn't seem like that's affected him too much. I mean, he's still able to hold on to the 3rd position, but tough break there. And Brent Owen really does get on the brakes hard getting into that. That is a different place to pass a car right through the bus stop, but he is able to make that pass and get around the 83 car, take over the 4th position. So the 46 of Brent Owen moving forward. Take a look at the 70 of Paul Brown, still able to run some pretty good times here. Slowed down a little bit, obviously. Yellow. Got another yellow flag. And that's probably good news for the 70 car. And the 49 car may have gone around, so we'll take a look and see what happened to the 49 coming into the bus stop here. Gets on the brakes there a little bit too hard, gets over, and he rolls over. Okay, let's get in that cockpit view. See what happens here. Man, he just hits these at the wrong angle and spins that car over. So, fortunately, lands on his wheels. So, back under yellow. Getting some word that the 133 car going to get the lucky dog. So the 133 of Robert Martin, our lucky dog here on lap 19. Yeah, I'm sure we're going to have some more pit stops. We had a good battle here up front. The 18, the 9, and the 70. 46 moving forward. Well, I guess the good news is that the yellow flag is only one lap. So we got pit stops underway. Get that car down to pace speed. So we get a little bit of a race down pit lane here. Very interesting. See the 70 Paul Brown. You guys aren't typically used to pitting on the right side, but you know, you got decent sized pit stalls here, so ample ability to get your car in and out of pit lane. So we see the 18 car of Travis Adams shoots out here in the first position, so has a solid pit stop. Like the 9 of Ricky Emerson gets off in the second position. Brent Owen third. Don Kellegrew fourth. Pat Gould. Talk too much about Pat Gould here. We'll take a look at the 14 car. I apologize, Pat. Currently running in the 5th position. So interesting, can't say enough about that. With the yellow flag setting. Does give a chance for the cars to bunch back up. So here we are, we're getting ready to go green. It's a little strange. Uncomfortable feeling compared to what you normally see, but gets the cars bunched back up. Probably could add one lap to the cautions. It's like the 18, 49's coming in here to the pits, but 18's going to start up front on the left. 9, Ricky Emerson actually has the preferred line here, looks like. Excuse me. The 18 of Travis Adams. See the 9 and the 46 battling there for second position. Take a look at this battle here. The 14 car able to get around the 33 on the start and take over the 5th position. I should say holds on to the 5th position. Word that Don Kellegrew may have gone around. So again, the bus stop, man, that is really giving some guys some problems there. My heavens, he hit that the wrong way, and a tough break for the 83 car. This battle up front here between the 18 and the 9. Travis Adams, Ricky Emerson. here on lap 22. Just about halfway. Pat Gould continuing to move forward here. He's going to take over that 4th position on Don has some issues in the oh, and he does come off into, oh, I guess he warped there. That was a strange view. But a little bit of warping. Paul Brown fighting that 20 car of Greg Kirchmeier. Greg had some trouble early on. We know Paul's had some trouble as well, making contact with the tire barrier. These guys battling for position. It looks like 20 warps out there, disappears. And the 70 able to take over the position, so that's an interesting development. Paul Brown now making some moves here on the 33 car. Taking over the 4th position. Back up here with our leader. See these guys really battling for position there. And we see the 67 car come across the track in front of the leaders. Take a look at the 67 car as he gets into the bus stop and gets that car a little bit off track, comes across the track, and the leaders come by. Let's see if we can't take a look at a cockpit view of what happened.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
And we're getting word that Henry may have gone off track. Take a look at his incident. Oh man, he was gets into the tire barrier there, spins back out on the track. So it looks like the 18 car, Travis Adams, going to take the yellow flag here in 1st position. Ricky Emerson in 2nd. Brent Owen in 3rd. Paul Brown's worked his way up to the 4th position. A little past halfway. Back here looking at the 6th place car of Greg Kirchmeier. Looks like he's got him a new paint scheme. At least one I haven't seen before. John Pfeiffer up here in the 33 in 5th position, having a good night. Pretty much sort of kept his car fairly clean and just running some laps. We've seen some of these other guys have issues with the wall, but the 33 car pretty much keeping his car out of trouble. See these guys making pit stops here. Jump into John's car, looking out of the front of the 33 right now as he gets into his pit stall. We got a little bit of a little battle there on pit lane. You see some guys not quite getting in straight. A little bit of a battle off here between the 9 and the 46. Looks like the 9's going to come away with that in the 2nd position. So Travis Adams, Ricky Emerson, Brent Owen. 4th place now is Pat Gould, 14 car. 5, Greg Kirchmeier in 6th. See if we can't get a quick word with him here. This guy's going to be going green. Yep, can't get a word with him, so. Right, when we cross the start-finish line, we will start lap 27. Travis Adams in 1st, Ricky Emerson 2nd, Brent Owen 3rd, Pat Gould 4th, Greg Kirchmeier in the 5th position. '67 car looks like he's going to make a pit stop here. Well, looks like we are going to get one more lap, so that's good news for some. Getting the 1 to go. Little fun there going through the course with all the twists and turns, even under yellow, especially when you got cars around you. Just hoping you don't make contact with another car. All right, well, looks like the 18 car has elected to take the right side, which will effectively be the inside line once they reach turn 1. 9 of Ricky Emerson going to start on the outside. Pat Gould will start on the inside in the 14 car. And the 46 of Brent Owen going to start in the 4th position on the outside line, which is the left line. And the pace car is in.
Green flag, go, go, go!
All right, here we go. Back to green. Car gets off to a good start here. Looks like the 9 cars had some issues there. We saw him go off track. Not able to get that car back pointed in the right direction. See them come through the bus stop there. Just behind is the 9-car Ricky Emerson. Brent Owen sits in the 3rd position. We'll go through these S's. Should say around the turn, and then approaching turn 7. Apologize. Take a look at this battle here for 4th position. Paul Brown currently in the 5th position with 14 of Pat Gould in 5th. And a race down the straightaway to turn 1. Saw the 70 car setting cars up there as they, he backs off, wisely backs off. Not to create an accident there, not to cause an accident. So heads up move by the 70 car. 70 and 14 battling for position here on lap 29. Looking out of the front of Paul Brown's machine. So he goes down the straightaway into the bus stop. Getting all over the back of that 14 car here. Long right-hander. Kind of eggshell that throttle, boost the throttle once in a while. You see the 14 car get over in that access area, and then the 14 car gets off on the grass and gets into the wall. The 14 car makes hard contact with the wall and does not bring out a yellow flag so far. 14 car gets it going. Let's take a look and see what happened to him. So here we go. They're racing side by side. He gets off the track into the grass and he catches his car and he gets straight into the fence. Makes contact with the fence again, 3rd time. And Ivan Deschamps trying to take evasive action and gets into the wall there. Not sure that actually brought out the yellow flag. It looked like maybe the 133 car here getting off track with the 33 getting off track might have brought out the yellow. See those guys are going the wrong direction there for just a second, and that's going to bring out the yellow flag. So hard battle there between Paul Brown and Pat Gould for position. Unfortunately, Pat got his car off the surface there just a little bit, got it into the grass, and it is a tricky set of circumstances there to try to deal with when you're in the grass. So kind of like being on ice. Just don't know which way that car is going to go. Tough break there for the 14 car. Well, back up here with our leader, Travis Adams. You know, we're really kind of winding down the race here. Lap 31. So even though we've had a quite a few yellows, 4, 5, 6 yellows, the race has really gone by fairly quickly, at least from my perspective. Been a lot of racing, a lot of battling for position. Well, we're going to use this time to do a little advertising. Take a look at what we have coming up on Wednesday night at StockCarSimRacing.com. The Ironman Racing Series will be at Daytona. You know what to expect out of Daytona. You got to make a lot of friends there, even guys you don't normally work with. You're going to have to work with them, potentially. Make pit stops with them, come off the pits with them, draft with them, to be able to have a chance of winning. So you're definitely going to have to work in the draft with maybe some guys that you don't normally work with. And that's going to be the Ironman Racing Series on Wednesday. I would expect to see a big field for that. Coming in here making pit stops here on lap 31. I don't want that. 67 car, getting some word that he may have had some difficulties Again, these guys are really trying to cut that, I don't think they're doing it on purpose necessarily, but trying to cut that bus stop a little bit short and hitting that left-hander, popping their cars up high. Coming up on Friday night at SCSR Michigan International Speedway with the High Octane Racing League Friday Night Series. 225-lap heat races. The winners of those heat races determine the front row for the 50-lap points race. Fixed setup, 50% damage. It's coming up on Friday night. I think we know what to expect at Michigan as well. You're going to see a lot of side-by-side racing. Very, very high speeds. Guys tend to really, really like Michigan. Another track that is popular is the High Octane Racing League Saturday Night Thunder, going to be at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. So that's a fun track. Saturday, August the 12th, 100-lap race, 75% damage, the Premier Series with the High Octane Racing League Saturday Night Thunder. Well, we get the one to go. Looks like a Paul Brown on the inside here in the 70, the 18 of Travis Adams. I guess Travis Adams is going to be on the inside. The 70, Paul Brown going to be officially on the outside. 9, Ricky Emerson on the inside. 46 of Brent Owen on the outside. So here we go. Back to green on lap 33. Now I would suggest to you that the level of intensity is going to rise here, considering that we are winding down the laps of this race. Every position is going to be really important here now. I'm going to take a look out on the front of Paul Brown's car as he comes up on lap traffic. Coming up on the 67 car of Henry Leacock, and going to have to deal with lap traffic right now. Able to get out, 67 car able to get over there to the left, and Paul Brown able to get around the 67 car. But he has got that 18 car right there on his fender, right there on his bumper, I should say. I'm kind of curious to see whether that 18 makes a move here coming into turn 1. Looks like that 18 liking that inside line. We know that the 70 car had made contact with the wall earlier tonight. I'm not sure how significant that damage is as far as his ability to handle the car. It looks like he's doing pretty well. Able to fight off the 18 for now. But the 18 right there as they get into the bus stop. This is going to be an interesting sequence here. You see the 70 car really gets through that pretty well. And the 18 as well. The 9 of Ricky Emerson running in the 3rd position. Take a look out of the back of the 18. You see the 9 car spinning that car a little bit wide coming off the turn. Down the straightaway into turn 7. Fifth place car is 83 of Don Kelligrew. Always has a good car at the road courses. Olsen Canadian Toyota Camry. Just having a pretty quiet race here, running in the 5th position, so good points night so far for the 83 car. Riding along here with the 3rd place car, Ricky Emerson. Gets through the bus stop there around this kind of this wide sweeping right-hander there. He kind of burst the gas, so we get another yellow flag. Brent Owen involved in the bus stop here. It looks like he may have some issues in the bus stop, and again, guys having a lot of trouble there tonight with the bus stop, but I thought he might have been able to catch that car, and comes back across, and it looks like the Don Kelligrew hits him in the rear quarter panel. Take a look at Don Kelligrew's car here, and you see the 46 coming back across the track, and 46 just makes a little bit of contact, not too much contact, but a little bit of contact with the 46. So here we are, lap 36. Again, winding down the laps. Now we're getting to the point of the race where if we do have yellow flags, you're going to have to make a decision of whether you're going to come into the pits and give up track position. Paul Brown, this Heath Johnson up in the broadcast booth. I guess the question is, are you going to start making pit stops here and risk giving up track position?
As many yellows as are flying, Heath, I think you gotta take a chance and pit. Hope we can stay out the rest of the race. We'll see.
Yeah, you having a good night here.
I don't have enough fuel right now, so.
Yeah, sorry about that. You had a good night there. You had a little bit of a mishap there early on, but looks like your car's still handling all right.
Yeah, it didn't seem to mess up the suspension, just the body.
Okay, man. Have a good pit stop.
Thanks, Heath.
All right, that's a 70 of Paul Brown giving us a quick word there before he comes into the pits. Not a normal place that I would do an interview with the driver, but given the scenario that we have here with the yellow flags here at the road course, we sort of tweak things. We see the 46 car having a little bit of trouble getting into his pit stall. Kind of tight there. I guess it's tighter than what I thought, though. So a little bit of issues, obviously, for the 46 and the 83. 83 is going to have to back up, and looks like the 46 might have just kind of let the 83 go. So, given the circumstances, and that's a 46 Brent Owen, one of the nicest guys that are out on the track. I'm not saying that just because I want free Hooters wings. Although that would be nice, Brent. All right, back up here with our leader, Travis Adams. He's had a strong car all night long and really kept himself out of trouble. Looks like we've got some issues here. Not sure what happened there with that, but 9 car spins around. Go back to the trackside camera there. So under yellow, the 9 car has some issues. Doesn't look like he really caught it. I'm not sure what happened there. Makes hard contact with the wall, and then looks like somebody might have gotten into him. I guess nobody made contact with him. Take a look at that again. Makes hard contact with the wall there, so.
Green flag, go, go, go!
Okay, well, we're back to green. This has certainly been a different race. It's a good one. 70, Paul Brown, to 18. Travis Adams racing through turn 1. Now through the S's. You can see the S. Take a look at this battle. Third position. Brent Owen. Off track there, trying to deal with the 83 car, trying to make a pass on the 83, and he gets into the wall, so the 46 of Brent Owen gets into the wall there, racing the 83 car. Take a look at that battle. They come down into the bus stop and side by side. Again, I mentioned earlier how things are going to start heating up as the laps wind down. Now we're going to look out of the front of the 9 car at this battle. So you see also the 67 car off track up there. Man, did a great job of not making contact with the 46. Again, the 18 car, Travis Adams, he's kept his car up front all night long, and really that is the place to be. Keep yourself out of trouble. Private Deschamps here running in the now making a pass for the 10th position. 67 Henry Leacock coming back out on the track. So I'm sure both these guys want to see this race go green the rest of the way. Now we're going to jump back here and look at this third place battle between the 83 and the 9. Look into the back, out of the back of the 83 car as the 9 tries to take that position. The 83 gets off into that concrete area. Looks like the 9 is able to take over the fourth or the third position. So Ricky Emerson able to make that pass. Gets into the bus stop area here. Seen more guys have trouble with that bus stop tonight than I have, I think, in any time that I've ever been to Watkins Glen. So it's a second little curb there. Back up here with our leader, Travis Adams. Also want to take a look at this pass. The Pat Gould makes this pass going into turn 1 on the 20 car. Man, he really loses that position back to the 20 car. So hard racing there between the 20 and the 14. That's for the 5th position. You see the 14 car there gets off track. Take a look at out of the front of Brent Owen's car, and you see the 14 get off track there into that concrete area. Here, that 20 car really nursing that gas as he comes through the S's. He's racing that car for everything it's worth right now, trying to hold off the 46 car. So good battle here on the track. We wind down the laps. Greg Kirchmeier in the 20 car, 46 of Brent Owen battling for position. So this battle is for 5th spot. See the 46 car really tough to handle that car. He's probably got some flat spotted tires, maybe a little bit of damage from the latest incident, and racing that car for all it's worth. We're going to take a look out of the back of the 20 car, and you see the 46 car get into the tire barrier. He comes off the track. So as I just mentioned, he was having some tough time handling that car, and that 46 car gets into the tire barrier, trying to nurse that car home. Back up here with our leader, 18 to Travis Adams here on lap 42. Just behind him, 0.6 of a second back, is the 70 of Paul Brown. Ricky Emerson in the 9 car, running in the 3rd position. Looks like he's going to come into the pits here on lap 43. Not sure if he needs to make a pit stop. Kind of a surprise to me, I should say. So the 9 car, Ricky Emerson, making a pit stop on lap 43, giving up track position under green. Some word that Ivan Deschamps again has some problems here in the bus stop, and spins that car around. Does not bring out a yellow flag, so he's able to get that car back pointed in the right direction fast enough that it doesn't bring out a yellow flag.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
And just as I say that, now we have a yellow flag here with just, looks like we're going to have 2 to go. Looks like the 133 car might have gotten around. Looks like he's in the grass. And it gets into the wall pretty hard. Very hard contact. Well, we are going to do a green-white checker. And if you think the intensity picked up in the last few laps, wait till the green-white checker. So Travis Adams, our current race leader. Paul Brown in the 2nd position. Don Killigrew now 3rd. Greg Kirchmeier is 4th. Pat Gould 5th. Brent Owen 6th. John Pfeiffer 7th. Ricky Emerson 8th. So Ricky pitted under green. Ricky pitted under green, and now may be able to be our race leader if he does not come back into the pits. So just kind of keeping an eye on that. Let's keep an eye on that 8th place car, Ricky Emerson, who made a pit stop with 3 laps to go under green. And now that the yellow flag has come out, he is, I suspect, going to stay out. And that will put him at the front of the field. So interesting turn of events here in our closing laps. And we are going to have a green-white checker. Let me turn that compare 3 driver widget off. There we go. So green-white checker here at Watkins Glen, and as I suspected, the 9 of Ricky Emerson we'll see if we can't get a word with Ricky. Ricky Emerson, this Heath Johnson in the broadcast booth. Boy, that yellow flag could not have been more timely for you, pitting under green. Got a copy? Well, I think sounds like he's having some issues with his mic. I think he had mentioned that earlier tonight. Or having a drink of Smirnoff. But I definitely think that the 9 car is in the catbird seat here, so to speak, pitting, and now got himself up front. He's going to start on the inside line. Travis Adams now in the 2nd position in the 18 car, going to start on the high line or the left side. Paul Brown going to start in the 3rd position on the inside line. 20 of Greg Kirchmeier Found himself up front here. He's going to start in the 4th position.
Green flag,
Here
go,
we
go,
go.
go!
Green-white checker here at Watkins Glen with the Happy Hour Racing League. So it's a drag race down into the turn. 9 car really gets on the brakes there hard, and the 18 going to look to take that position. Here they are battling for position through the turn. So good race between the 18 and the 9. The 18 trying to take that position as they get into the turn. So it's through the bus stop. So just about a lap and a half to go. See the 70 Paul Brown get his car sideways. Now the 18 have got the preferred line here going into the turn, and he backs off. On board here with the 18 as he behind the 9 car, and now he's got the preferred line here going into turn 1. And the question is that 9 car going to give him any room? 9 car gets way out into the concrete area, gets that car sideways. Good recovery there, but the 18 is able to get around. What a battle there. The 18 car really had to work for that position. So Travis Adams now takes back over the 1st position. Ricky Emerson in 2nd. Paul Brown in 3rd. Greg Kirchmeier, a little bit of a gamble. Finds himself in the 4th position right now. Looking out of the back of Greg Kirchmeier's car, you can see the 5th place car, Pat Gould. They battle for position. Back up here with our leader. As he gets into a turn 10, excuse me, a turn 7. I'm looking at the old course. Turn 7, Travis Adams. Through turn 8, now down the straightaway, so Travis Adams had to fight to gain that position back. Wins this race here at Watkins Glen. 2nd is Ricky Emerson. Paul Brown finishes 3rd. Greg Kirchmeier 4th. Don Kelligrew 5th. Pat Gould 6th. John Pfeiffer finishes in the 7th position. Brent Owen 8th. 9 of Ivan Deschamps 10th. Henry Leacock is 11th. And Robert Martin, Henry Leacock is 10th. And Robert Martin finishes in the 11th position. So what an exciting finish to a very different race at Watkins Glen with the caution flags. Definitely added some drama, I will say that. And, you know, certainly added some length to the race, you know, some minutes, maybe a half hour or so to the race. But maybe not quite a half hour, how about 15 minutes? But man, what a battle there between the 9 car and the 18 in the last 2 laps. Things look like they were playing into the 9 car's hands, and the 18 just had a really, really strong car tonight. Get some burnout footage here. All right, that was a quick burnout. And we'll take what we can get. All right, let's see if we can't get the race winner up here, Travis Adams. what a battle there toward the end. That was a good race. So just really exciting, I think. I mean, from my perspective, everybody's probably gonna got their own opinion on there, but so having that, sorry about having the yellow flags, really I think added a lot of drama to this race. Okay, let's see if I can't get Travis Adams up here. All right, Travis Adams, this is Heath Johnson in the broadcast booth, dragging you down here. Man, what an exciting finish to that race. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, I wasn't sure what to do there in that last caution. The battle was heating up pretty good. I think the 70 made a mistake, and he kind of got back a little bit, and then the caution came out, and wasn't sure what to do, but I figured somebody was going to stay out. I'm glad it was just one car, not a couple, but it was a lot of fun, whole lot of fun.
Yeah, you had a really hard battle there with the 9 car at the end. He was a fortunate recipient of pitting under green, and then the yellow came out and found himself up front. And talk a little bit about that battle there in the last few laps.
Well, I noticed earlier on in the race, I was pretty good on restarts, and I don't know if they were going down to first gear or not, but if you could pedal it coming off turn 1, it'd launch you up there pretty good, but it was pretty risky to do, and especially being under pressure like that, one wrong move and you pretty much wipe out the whole field. So I was trying to give him room, and we raced each other clean, and I thought I had him going up to the S's, and then he stayed outside of me, and then he had the preferred line going on the backstretch, and had a pretty good run, but that's not really the place to pass going in that inner loop. So I just got back a little bit, and I figured he'd either make a mistake or he'd beat me fair and square. So I'm not exactly sure if he went in a little bit wide and won, but we got underneath him and got the win.
Yeah, what an awesome race to watch. You led a lot of laps here tonight. Looks like you had just really solid pit stops, kept your car up front all night, and was able to stay out of trouble. So congratulations on the race win, and get down there and celebrate tonight.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
All right, race winner, Travis Adams. Man, what a good race there was toward the end. That was just, like you said, just clean racing. Exactly what you want to see at a road course like this, really any place. But man, what a battle there, side by side. And that's a testament also to the job that Ricky Emerson did. I know he came in second, but he raced him clean, and just a testament to his ability as well. Paul Brown comes in third, had a good night. Greg Kirchmeier, a little bit of a setup change there. He was changing his track bar and able to gain some track positions and got himself back up here to 4th position after a little bit of trouble earlier on. Don Kellegrove finishes 5th, Pat Gould 6th, John Pfeiffer finishes 7th, Brent Owen a little bit of issues there late in the race, had a good race going, had himself in 3rd, 4th position pretty much all night long. Kind of a tough night there, but brings his car in the 8th position. Ivan Deschamps 9th, Henry Leacock rounds out the top 10. So man, what a battle there. That was fun to watch. Well, that's been Watkins Glen here, Happy Hour Racing League style. We did a couple more laps than the 110 miles, so that's the Cheese at 110 at the Glen. Talk a little bit about maybe what we've got coming up here with the schedule. Next week we will be at Michigan International Speedway. That's going to be an exciting race. 2 and 3 wide there all night long at Michigan. Guys tend to love that track, so the Michigan Speedway, 100 laps there at Michigan, so that's going to be great. And then following that, we got Bristol coming up. So couldn't be 2 more different tracks than Michigan and Bristol. So Bristol's going to be a lot of side-by-side racing as well, but short track style, 250 laps. So I'll tell you what, this has been an exciting race for me to broadcast. I appreciate everybody joining us tonight. This has been Turn Left TV, and that will do it for us. Thank you very much.